Hi guys, welcome to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're doing well. On this channel, we cover the crypto news and we interview many of the folks who are building and investing in the crypto asset class. Guys, please hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to over 500 likes. Leave a comment below and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Guys, some very big news around Ethereum and XRP, and I'm going to break it down for you. Now, many of you know Flare Networks is bringing smart contract technology to XRP, which I think is huge, right? You're opening up some more avenues for utility and obviously use cases to be built. And heads up, I will be interviewing the folks from Flare next week. So I'll be asking them all the respective questions and how the integration with Ethereum is going to happen. So here's what they tweeted. Likely one of the first governance proposals that the foundation is going to be asked to consider is integrating a trustless two-way bridge between Ethereum and Flare. This would allow FXRP, so the fork of XRP, to be used trustlessly on Ethereum, as well as providing a scaling platform for Ethereum tokens and applications, whilst giving the access to the XRP market for existing Ethereum applications. This could bring together the XRP and Ethereum ecosystems. That is big, guys. If you think about the things that are happening on Ethereum with the DeFi movement and all the decentralized applications that are being built, this is big. And if you saw my video yesterday where I talked about Consensus, which is powered by Ethereum, purchased, or I should say acquired, JP Morgan's Quorum, and Quorum is a fork of Ethereum. So big things ahead of Ethereum. It's my number 3 in my portfolio. I believe it has a first mover advantage as a smart contract platform, and we're seeing enterprises are adopting it. So if XRP was to tap into that and vice versa, we could see the value of both rise significantly and the values tied significantly. So this is very bullish news, and I want to remind you that in February of this year, we saw the Ripple Spring blog post the following: building bridges at ETH Denver. So the Ripple XRP developers, the Ledger developers, essentially went to the ETH Denver conference, which is a developer conference, and they started talking about, hey, how can we build a bridge between XRP and Ethereum? And here's something from the blog post. We think the XRP to ETH and ERC20 tokens bridge is important since XRP is one of the most liquid cryptocurrencies in the world, but doesn't have a compute layer to support complex smart contracts for the growing decentralized finance market on Ethereum. So the fact that they're building this, guys, is beneficial to both. Obviously for XRP, because there's a lot of ERC20 based tokens, right? A lot of them out there, like Basic Attention Token is an ERC20 token. So I'm excited about this, and I love it. I love that they're doing this, and it will, like I said, open the door for more use cases and utility for XRP. And I'm bullish on both. I have XRP is my number 1, Bitcoin's my number 2, and Ethereum is my number 3. And part of why I'm so bullish on XRP is because it is being used to solve a $1 trillion real world problem. Shout out to Marcus Tresher, who tweeted the following today. He works at Ripple, of course. Running on Ripple, Nium partners with the TeleDolar in LATAM, so Latin America, expansion over RippleNet. So their clientele and the number of clients continue to expand, and they're getting more and more folks on board, and their network across the globe is spreading, guys. And this is important. You got to build all the partnerships, the rails, and you will then see adoption and more volume kick in. Now, as always, because I've stated in my videos recently, U.S. regulatory clarity is holding XRP back. Ripple wants to do a lot. A lot of the banks and folks in the United States won't touch it until they get the regulatory clarity. We saw Congressman Tom Emmer just recently come out and say XRP is not a security. I believe the work Brian Brooks is doing with the payments charter will benefit XRP. So I'm very, very bullish, as I stated, on XRP, guys, and based on the facts, not my emotions or feelings. And like I said, also bullish on Ethereum. Now, moving ahead here, guys, Fidelity, which is, of course, a powerhouse. They have, like $1 trillion of assets under management. And of course, they launched Fidelity Digital Assets about a year and a half ago to provide crypto trading and custody services for institutional investors. Well, their head of strategy has filed for a new Bitcoin related fund with the SEC. So interesting to see these big players making moves here. Public documents published Wednesday by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission indicate that Peter Jubber, if I'm saying that right, Fidelity's head of strategy and planning, is at the head of a new Bitcoin-focused fund. Scant details exist about the fund, which is dubbed Wise Origin Bitcoin Index Fund 1 LP. Jubber is listed as the fund's executive officer and director, and the posted address is the same as Fidelity's Boston, Massachusetts office as at 245 Summer Street. Forbes first reported on the filing. According to the filing, the minimum investment amount is $100,000. No sales have been conducted to date. So the filing indicates that the fund will appeal to institutional investor crowd. That's what I want to hear. In June, Fidelity published the results of a survey that found nearly 80% of the institutional investors see the appeal of digital assets. Of course they do. And we are seeing capitulation across the board. We've been talking about George Ball, the ex-Prudential CEO, who was a Bitcoin opponent, now saying it's time to buy Bitcoin. We see companies like MicroStrategy are taking their cash reserves and putting into Bitcoin to preserve the value of their cash and their wealth. So this is a trend. And I think Paul Tudor Jones putting up the red flag earlier this year saying he's putting 2% of all his assets in Bitcoin, that was huge. So guys, these are the things you want to see as investors in crypto. And the FOMO from institutional investors is pretty significant. They're all coming in, and we will see another retail FOMO, and you will see all-time new highs, bigger than 2017, guys. Now, something significant along the lines of institutional investors, and this doesn't apply specifically to crypto, but it will impact crypto. So the SEC expands accredited investor definition, lowering the barrier to private markets. So right now, certain investments like into private companies and so forth, you have to be an accredited investor, meaning you got to show like you have X amount of money and blah, blah, blah. Well, lowering that will open up more people being able to invest, guys. So this is big. So the Securities and Exchange Commission has expanded its definition of qualified accredited investor to lower the barrier for some individuals and entities. Commissioner Hester Pierce. Now, who's Hester Pierce? Crypto mom. So I noticed that the guys, the correlation here, right? So it's being pushed. She supported this step, but advocated for further lowering the barriers to private markets. So even loosening it a bit more. Commissioners Allison Heron-Lee and Caroline Crenshaw cautioned against the wealth threshold without adjusting for inflation, arguing it could expose some populations to more risk. So sure, you got to adjust it to inflation. That's fine. But Crypto mom advocating for this, and this would benefit the crypto market. Obviously, not only the crypto market, but other markets as well, like stocks and investments into equity and raises and all kinds of stuff, right? So I like what I'm seeing here, guys, and Crypto Mom is pushing for that. So big news. What do you guys think about this XRP Ethereum bridge here? I think this is going to be huge for both. And I have both in my portfolio, bullish on both. Obviously more on XRP given the use case, the market is disrupting. So guys, leave your thoughts and comments, share this video. Please hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you all later.